In a world that tests your patience, in a world where distractions are everywhere and pressure never stops, most minds break. They shatter under stress, fear, and failure. But some minds, they bend, yet never break. They stay calm in chaos, strong in storms, and fearless in uncertainty. The difference is not luck, it's discipline. And for over 2,000 years, the Stoics have been the masters of building that kind of mental armor, the kind that keeps you unshaken no matter what life throws at you. Today, we're diving into 8 Stoic laws that can turn your mind into something unbreakable. Not positive thinking, not manifestation, but hard-proven, ancient mental training that forged leaders, warriors, and philosophers. If you can live by these 8 laws, you will not just survive life's trials, you will rise above them. Law 1. Control what you can, release what you can't. Stoics had a core truth: some things are in our control, some things are not. Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor, ruled an empire during plagues, wars, and betrayal. Yet in his private notes, he reminded himself daily, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. Here's the reality: most people waste 80% of their mental energy on things they can't control. What others think about them, past random events they couldn't predict, and then they wonder why they feel powerless. The Stoic way: draw a line. Ask yourself every morning, is this within my control? If yes, act. If no, let it go without resistance. This isn't about being passive. It's about channeling your strength into the battles you can actually win. Modern application: if you're stuck in traffic, you can't move the cars faster, but you can use that time to learn something through an audiobook. If someone insults you, you can't control their words, but you can control your reaction. This law alone removes 70% of unnecessary stress from your life, because the truth is you can't control the wind, but you can adjust your sails. Law 2. Train in discomfort. It is not the man who has too little, but the man who craves more, that is poor. But beyond wealth, Stoics also believed in training themselves to handle discomfort. Why? Because if you only live in comfort, the smallest hardship will crush you. Marcus Aurelius slept on the floor sometimes. Epictetus, who was born a slave, told his students to practice going without luxuries. Modern people avoid discomfort at all costs, and it's why we break so easily. How to apply this today: take cold showers, skip a meal on purpose, walk instead of driving, speak up in situations that scare you. When you do this, you're not just building physical tolerance, you're proving to yourself, I can survive without comfort. Because if you can handle the small discomforts voluntarily, life's involuntary challenges won't destroy you. Law 3. Accept death. Live. Philito. The Stoics: death was not a morbid obsession, it was fuel for living. Marcus Aurelius wrote, you could leave life right now. Let that determine what you do and say and think. When you truly accept that your time is limited, you stop wasting it. You stop holding grudges. You stop waiting for someday. You stop tolerating meaningless drama. Instead, you focus on what matters: the people you love, the work that fulfills you, and the actions you can be proud of. Every morning, remind yourself, if today was my last, would I live it the same way? This sharpens your decisions like nothing else. Law 4. See obstacles as fuel. The Stoics had a battle cry: the obstacle is the way. Marcus Aurelius explained, the impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way. Translation: don't just endure problems, use them. If you lose your job, it's a chance to reinvent yourself. If you fail a project, it's a lesson to upgrade your skills. The problem isn't the problem, your attitude toward it is. Modern example: a broken relationship can break you, or it can force you to understand yourself, heal, and choose better next time. Law 5. Keep your emotions on a leash. Epictetus taught, it's not what happens to you, but how you react to it, that matters. If you want an unbreakable mind, you must master emotional discipline. This doesn't mean becoming cold or emotionless. It means emotions serve you, not control you. How to apply: when you feel angry, pause before speaking. When you feel fear, breathe and act anyway. When you feel hurt, respond with clarity, not revenge. A calm mind is a powerful mind. Law 6. Live by your principles, not opinions. Stoics didn't chase approval, they chased virtue. Marcus Aurelius said, if it is not right, do not do it. If it is not true, do not say it. Your principles are your fortress. If you break them to please others, you'll live in regret. Decide your code: honesty, discipline, fairness, and live by it even when it's unpopular. Law 7. Practice Gratitude in all things. Gratitude was a mental weapon for the Stoics. Seneca wrote letters reminding himself to be thankful for the smallest things, even challenges, because they built strength. Start and end your day listing 3 things you're grateful for, especially things that tested you. Gratitude transforms hardship into growth. Law 8. Focus on what you leave behind. The Stoics cared about legacy, not fame, but impact. Marcus Aurelius knew his reign would end. Epictetus knew his teachings would outlive him. If I were gone tomorrow, what would remain because I lived? That question will guide every choice towards something meaningful. An unbreakable mind isn't born, it's forged. You forge it. Every time you control what you can, embrace discomfort, remember death, turn obstacles into fuel, master your emotions, live by principles, practice gratitude, and focus on your legacy, the world will never stop testing you. But with these 8 Stoic laws, you will meet every test with strength, because strength isn't about never falling, it's about never staying down.